Tuesday. And for some reason, I decided to go live this morning. I know I got 15 minutes before I got to clock in. I've been dropping some shorts just to kind of stay, in the groove. I haven't really, I think the last time I went live has been Friday. I think Friday was the last day I went live. And I haven't been live. And I was like, let me just hit the live button because it's definitely, y'all going to get 10 minutes of my time, my time. So if anybody comes in, let's see who comes in and chime in. I've been feeling down. Hello, Nature Beauty. How are you doing today? Thank you for the like. Hello. Good afternoon? Good night? What time is it? I know it's not morning. It's morning here. I don't know. You can probably see the sun back there. It's morning here. It is 7 something. And I was just being random. And I think good morning. Good morning, Miss Happy Auntie. I've been feeling a little down. I've been feeling a little sad because my grandma passed away. It's 7:35. Okay, I need to turn my car back on so I can keep track of the time. But I made a weird post, so most people don't read the whole post. And then I had a picture that had nothing to do. But y'all, my grandma had passed away Thursday, and I mean, I don't think it is affecting me. I really haven't been sleeping. I've been staying up, and I was supposed to be off, and I told my boss, can I come in? Thank you. And I was like, can I just come to work? Because me sitting at home, I'm going to be sitting here just thinking about the whole situation. And I can't even go to her funeral because she lives in the UK. So my grandma lives in London, Bristol to be exact. She's in Bristol, England, and them prices for those tickets are $1,000. And I was like, you know what? Let me just come to work so my mom could at least go. So I'm trying to work as much hours as I can to see if I can help get her a ticket. So, that she can go, but then she's like, she doesn't want to travel by herself. And I don't know. I think it's really kind of been on my mind because I'm like, I really don't want to be at home. Because if I'm at home, I have nothing really to do. I'm just going to be on YouTube, which is no shade. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm literally just going to be on YouTube, just scrolling. And it's just kind of be on my mind. So I'm here at work. I came back to work. Oh, y'all. So I was out of work for literally 4 days. And then when I came back to work, my whole classroom was changed. And I felt a certain type of way. And I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling a certain way because I'm going through grief, or is this my regular personality? Because I'm the young lady that's coming in my classroom, most likely I'm coming back. I just went on vacation. So why would you change my whole classroom and think it's okay? Why are you telling my student parents, things that is not true? And I'm a little bit annoyed, but I don't want to be petty. I don't want to be because she did some artwork, and then the artwork was all on each and every single wall. And I think I get easily overstimulated. So looking at everything all over the wall is low key driving me crazy because I have a wall where I put all the students' artwork. If it's artwork, it goes on one wall, one section, and then boom. And it was to me, I felt if you go to somebody's house and you rearrange their pantry, you rearrange everything that's in their house. And you only house sitting. You're just visiting. Hello, Bree. So I was I really wanted to just take everything down, but I'm I don't want to be rude. And then she told a parent, let me see, time check. Okay. Then she told one of my parents that the baby needs to be wearing gloves. And yesterday, and that's not a requirement for my class, because with small children, they need their fingers for fine motor skills. It's a part of development. So the mom had the gloves on. So the only thing I had to ask was, hey, do she need to wear those mittens all day, or can she take them off throughout the day? She was like, well, the teacher told me that she need them, have them on. I was like, who? Hi, I'm so sorry, y'all. Thank you for everybody that's coming inside the chat. So she was like, well, the teacher that was there last week told her that she needed to wear gloves. And I said, I was like, I can't even remember. I was like, what teacher? I'm like, who? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I've only been gone for 4 days. Like, why are you telling parents something else? Like, not understand the reason why she may have said it, because this little girl is 3 months. And when she gets, I want to say frustrated or annoyed or whatever going on in her mind, body, and soul, she's 3 months, but she literally pulls out her hair. And I thought maybe my hair was falling out because I saw like little balls of hair on the floor, and I thought it was me. But I was like, no, her mom did say that she do pull out her hair. So I was like, until I realized I actually witnessed it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this little baby girl is literally pulling out her hair. So I understood, but you don't tell them that she needs to. That's crazy. Is she still there? The teacher? Yes. Is the teacher still there? Yes, she is. She still works there. And so I told the parent, no, it's not required, because I literally, what I just told her, I said she need her fingers for fine development. She need to be able to pick up toys and do stuff, sensory, whatever. She need her hands. And she was like, oh my gosh. She was like, okay, she literally just took the gloves off her hand. She's like, I'm so happy you said something. Because she said, I was going to go to the ladies up front. I was going to go to management, because she was thinking the same thing. Like, how is she going to develop if you got gloves on and you're a baby and your hands are like this all day? When is she going to learn to open up her hands? Because, when babies are just born, their fingers are pretty much like that. So they got to you got to open their hands so they can learn to da-da-da-da. So she was like, oh, Miss Allison, I'm so glad you said something. And I was like, well, if you didn't want her to wear gloves, you should, rely that to the teacher. Like, hey, I know you're recommending, or you saying that she need gloves, but I don't want her to wear gloves. So then I went to one of the ladies. I went to the assistant at the front desk, and I told her, I said, I don't understand. Or I said, can you talk to the teacher or the employees here, that when we talk to parents, we need to talk to them as an educator, not because you have a child. There's a difference when we have kids, and you're talking as a mommy. And don't assume this lady is an intelligent lady. I know sometimes we think people are intelligent, but when it comes to certain things, they don't know. But don't assume because this is her first child, she don't know nothing, and you already have a kid, you know more than what no. We need to talk to people as educators, because that's where we are. We're educators, so you need to educate the lady on because the base on your reason for gloves, you should just say, okay, I have a concern that she's pulling out her hair. Can she wear, can she put on some mittens, a couple of times, or, while we do an activity, we'll take it off. So when I told the lady that, she was like, well, Miss Allison, you should have a conversation with her. So in my head, I'm like, I know how this girl is. She's young. I think she's like 24 or whatever. And I can tell, because she be like, oh, y'all baby. I personally don't like how she kind of interact with some of these kids. Let me get out this car. I got 2 minutes to clock in. I personally don't like how she talk, and then like how she be, oh, y'all baby, da 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 da. And then my actual director was saying, oh, she was good with the kids. So I'm like, she was doing great with the kids, but I don't know what happened to the parents, because that went out the window. So then I'm like, I gotta have a conversation. I've been there for a long time, and the lady was like, well, you've been here, you have experience, Miss Allison, you just, talk to her. But I'm like, I've been working with her, when we have to do lunch breaks or whatever, and I feel like, even though I've been there a long time, she will probably listen to, that's out the window, not mine. because they keep telling her. And I'm like, if you have a problem or you see a certain person doing something, you need to talk to that particular person. Because one, they keep saying, okay, do not prop the tablets. We have iPads. Do not prop the iPads for the kids to watch. This is a school. We need to be teaching, which I definitely agree. I don't agree for parents to be paying $280 a week and you sit here and got them watching Miss Rachel. They could have had Auntie Boo Boo down the lane do that for $150. Shoot, y'all could pay me $150 and we can come to my house and be watching Auntie Rachel on YouTube. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she keep telling them don't do certain things, but yet they still do it. That means I feel like she need to point out the people that do it, and we're gonna have to have a conversation. But anyways, it is 7:45, and I need to go clock in. I have a new video coming out today around 1 p.m. and I'm gonna try my best to go live today. But I'm going by my feelings today. So depending on how I feel. Boop. But anyway, for people, have a great day and be nice. You know what people are going through. Oh, I can't get to work in? Oh. I ain't changed the code? Oh. Oh.
You've been on that long.
Exactly. What the world? Oh. Chicken. Bye. Whew. But yes, y'all be nice. Be kind. You never know what people are going through. And hopefully I'll see y'all when I get my lunch break. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Thank you, Dallas. Dallas. Oh, I like that profile picture. But anyways, have a good one. Bye. Gotta go.